Hi, welcome to Unchained Crochet. I'm Jen, your host. My husband is in the room getting dressed for work. He's right there. You can't see him. He's half naked. Naked baby.
I'm good.
He always reminds me of the little water babies. What is it? The copper tone babies when they're playing in the water and stuff. You're so silly. Okay, so today I'm going to show you my whips. I got this on backwards. This is my joining side. If you're wondering what top I have on, I have a tutorial for this top. The other side looks better. Let me just change it around real quick. He's changing his clothes, and here I go on camera, switching my top around. If I didn't, I would keep thinking about it. This top is my Granny Gone Wild top, guys. I have a whole tutorial on this. It's all just one video. Stop it, Abby. Now he's twerking his butt at me, you guys. No twerking allowed in here. He's getting ready to go to work. You're so silly. Oh, my husband is twerking. Twerk, twerk, twerk.
Sorry.
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to share my whips with you today. And, I have an FO to share. I told you guys last video that my granddaughters are going to kindergarten this year. My oldest granddaughter, I made her a little shrug, and she's going to get a matching beret to match now. Abby, the first thing he said out of his mouth when he seen this is, that is not going to fit her. That is too small. Now I'm like, bust my bubble, because I kind of looked at it a couple times and thought, it looks a little small. It's just kind of short. It's cropped. It's a shrug. Bye, baby. Be careful. Have a good night.
I don't want to come there to disturb you.
You're not disturbing me. It's okay. Love you.
Love you, baby.
Be careful. So, it's just a little white shrug to wear over her sundress that her mom got her for her first day in kindergarten. And, y'all, I just winged it. That's just how I roll. For a circular yoke, and added in some eyelets. And then I did a V-stitch and shell at the bottom. And did a V-stitch and shell on the arms right there. So I think it's going to fit her. And her mom's going to tie it shut with a ribbon. But the beret, I'm going to make her a beret with the same yarn. And once I get it the diameter that I want for the body of it, then I'm going to do the matching lace and then finish it off in a rib to fit her head. But I think this will fit. She's a kindergartner. It's going to fit. It's flared like a butterfly shape. Yes, it's going to fit. Okay. So that's that. Here is a whip that I forgot to show you like 2 videos ago. This is the same center pattern that I have on now. This is in the brownie colorway. I've had this forever and kept hating on it, and I'm just using it up. I think I have 4 balls of that, 4 cakes of it. But this one here, instead of doing just the plain eyelets around it, I am doing the granny stitch every other row. Not sure if I'll keep doing that. I don't seem to be enjoying it very much, hence it has been sitting. But I do love this pattern that I found a block, I think on Pinterest, just seen it and looked at it and just kind of eyeballed it and come up with it. So couldn't find instructions anywhere for it, so it was posted. I looked at it and did my own thing. That's how we roll, right? That's how we roll. Okay, next up, the yellow top. This is the yarn that I ran short on, everybody. I no longer need the yarn bailout. I am making do. My daughter is giving me 3 skeins of this. So this is the top. So this side is done, and I'm working on this side now. And then I have a back panel that's the exact same, just making 2 U shapes and sewing them together at the shoulder. And if I have enough, then I'm going to pick up and do the sleeve in this stitch. I'll show you again. Every other row has got puffs. Every other row is V-stitch, and then alternate rows have puff stitch, alternate rows have grannies. I love the spokes on the doily, like square up the top. And I don't care that I put that on the back too. I really don't care. It gives some interest to the back. Why have a plain back? What's the point? We crochet, right? Why not make it pretty? This isn't something we're buying off of a rack. Why not make the back just as pretty as the front? I mean, we got to stitch it anyway, so why not make it just as pretty, right? That's right. So this here is another whip that I failed to show you before. Plenty of whips around here. This is one of the colorways of the Roll With It Melange Red Heart Roll With It. And I do love this colorway. I think I'll like it better once the color runs get shorter as it grows. And this is my larger than life. I have a tutorial for this wrap as well. Let me show you what it looks like when it's finished. And when the body of it's done, then you add on the ribbing to the edge and just a chain scallop to the sides and the bottom. But the ribbing really makes it sit nice on your shoulders. This is my favorite wrap, you guys. This is my larger than life wrap. And it stays on. It stays put, it stays on. It's not going anywhere. I love the colors of this one too. It's nice and soft and so cozy. I love wearing this one around the house too. It doesn't look bad with this top, even though the orange isn't in the top. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't. Because I say so. That's why. So that's that one. Now, I was on Leanne's Crochet live today, and I was going to hop on her panel, but then I forgot I had an appointment. Somebody else had hopped on before I got a chance to go up. So I had to get to my appointment. And anyways, I was going to ask everybody if they thought I should color control the fronts of this cardigan. This is Karen Cakes, and the cardigan is the open front comfy cardigan by Yarnspirations. Very, very easy pattern. The stitch pattern is such an easy to remember repeat. Super, super easy. I whipped this back panel up in like, I don't know, 2 sittings, I think. So the one I seen done, okay, here's a picture of the pattern. It's just plain and pink. The girl on here looks just like my oldest daughter's best friend. Looks just like her. If I had her permission ahead of time, I would post a picture side by side so you can see she looks just like her. But anyways, she looks just like my daughter's best friend. Very cute cardigan. So I went with the extra large size because I'm using a K-hook. They recommend an I-hook. I don't even know what yarn they used, but I went with a K-hook and I'm using Cakes, so it's a little bit thicker. And it seemed to get the width I want, and then I just went with the length that I want, which I think was 28 inches, which is what the extra large called for. I'm a short girl. I'm 5'2". I'm not doing the 30-inch long one. The larger size is called for. So my question was gonna be in Leanne's group was gonna be, do you guys think I should color control for the front panels? Okay, this one here I found on Ravelry. They did it obviously with Cakes, the red velvet colorway. You can see that's obviously color controlled and it looks very nice. I'm not a color controlling person. It kind of kills the joy of using Cakes, and I don't want to deal with all those threads. I just don't. I don't want to cut that cake up. I started to and do a front panel I cut one after one color, after the first color, and started the first panel, and then I decided I'm not cutting anymore. I kept on crocheting it and got about that far done with the first front panel, and then I started frogging it, and I'm like, you know what, I answered my own question. I am not color controlling, nor am I doing an open front cardigan. I am doing a closed boat neck pullover. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing two pieces like this. Why not? And they don't have to be exactly the same. It's okay. But it, you know, it's okay if they don't match exactly, but they're going to be close to matching. But I'm not going to have, you know, a huge block of peach and then a huge block of raspberry, and, you know, and yeah, I'm not, but nor am I going to cut it up and color control it either. So that is the back or the front. There's going to be two of them, and it'll be boat neck. It'll be kind of like this thing here, and except it's going to have sleeves. So it'll be about this width. Yep. Oh yeah. So that's about where the sleeves will pick up, where this thing falls on me right now. And I think it'll be about right. I think I'm going to be happy with that. And the length, it's actually longer. I think it's longer than this top I have on now, but that's okay. I think it'll be really cute for fall. So I like this stitch. You guys, I highly recommend this pattern. You got row 1 is basically single crochets and chains. And then the second row is double crochets and chains. And then the next row is single crochets and chains and V-stitches. And then you got your cluster row, which is clusters and chains. That's it. And then you start over with your single crochets and chains. So it's a very easy pattern to remember. It works up really, really quick, especially with the K-hook and your Karen cakes. Don't you just love it? I love it, I love it, I love it. Remember Saturday Night Live? What was her name? What was her name? The dark-haired lady. Wish I had some yarn to give away. Molly Shannon. I would win. Give myself some yarn. I win that giveaway already. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Love you. Peace out.